Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another Walking Dead Survivor stream here on the Listener YouTube channel. I'm as always your host, here, the Hot Patriot. For today's episode, we're going to talk about region relocation. Obviously, I relocated in the secondary account to 2233 under the assumption that I was going to be walking with open arms in this place. And from what everybody was saying during that Lines Across a while back now, that's exactly what was going to happen there. It was going to be like, oh yeah, come over here, we'll have a spot for you, whatever it is there, and et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, now it sounds like that's a bunch of bullshit is what it is, because I'm talking to the dude who is the clan leader right now, and they have he even asked permission to join the fucking clan. It's like a 400 million bunch of BS there is what it is, and that alone is way past what I have right now is what it is. I'm like maybe 200 at most throughout my entirety is what it is there. And then from what everybody else has been saying, I guess there's like other stuff going on there too, where it's like, what it seems like, honestly, the sad fact of the matter is, it's like almost like I jumped from like one crappy region to another crappy region, where it's like, where the other one had like a little bit less power, this one has like still like basically a single clan of just like everybody is what it is there. And then I was talking to the one chick who is like one of the R4s, whatever the case be, earlier today, and she was saying some shit about how it's like, I guess they're trying to make like a second clan there, but then didn't tell me the name of the second clan or, how to get in there and shit like that. Because it's like, right now, I've been clanless in this fucking region for at least like 6 hours anyway. And it's no good, man. Like, it's not good at all for that matter. And the fact that, like, people are just, kind of being dicks is what it is. Like, I don't want to be stuck here for fucking, 2-3 months and have like no clan to go to or no place to call home is what it is. Then have basically nothing for rewards when it comes to shit being done. There's what it is, and that's exactly what it sounds like it's about to happen, honestly. So yeah, it's no good, man. It's no good at all. I mean, I'll hopefully figure it out and not be screwed, but right now it looks like I'm gonna get fucked, honestly, is what it is. So if I had known this was gonna be the case, man, I would have definitely just stuck with the regular 239 people and just gone to like, I think it was 242 or something they were gonna go to. Like, if I had known this was going to be a bunch of horse shit like this, I would have definitely gone that way is what it is. But I guess that's the problem. Me thinking I was going to be able to go do my own thing is what it is then. But yeah, if I had realized there was a couple other places, I would have rejected the fucking thing and just gone there. Because the thing is, there's enough people that have actually hopped into this region. Like, there should be enough people to actually form another clan anyway. And the thing is, it's just like, yeah, dude, like, I don't care where the fuck I'm at this point. Like, just give me a fucking destination to apply to and let me the fuck in is what it is. Like, whether that be the WWE clan or whether that be fucking some other clan in this region, doesn't really matter to me. I like, just let me the fuck in, basically, is what it is, because I want to get, stuff ready and rolling out is what it is there. Like, I don't got time for this shit, So, yeah, it's just very, very bothersome in general. And like I said, just really, it feels really shitty, especially when you got people like this clan leader guy being like, oh, well, who told you were going to be able to come over here, whatever the case be. It's like, a bunch of your fucking people, dude. Like, more than one. I don't even know how many it was. It was like 3, 4, 5, something like that. And we were doing the fucking lines we crossed like a month ago, whatever it was there. They were all like, oh, yeah, you should come to 233 because you're totally going to be welcome here is what it is, basically. And like, we could always use more people like you, basically, is what they were saying there. And then that was the same message I got from like at least like 2 or 3 different people, honestly, that I was playing off against and stuff during that time. And yeah, now they're basically saying "fuck you" is what it is, and it's like, what the hell kind of shit is this, bro? Like, fucking ridiculous is what it is, man. So yeah, just like I said, it's very infuriating for sure, because it's like, you give somebody a destination to go to, and then immediately after that, you're like, nope, fuck you. It's like, what the hell is this shit, dude? It's absolutely retarded is what it is. And it's like, what the hell kind of crap is that, dude? And it like, I don't know, it's just really very bothersome. And I could get, like, if you're not going to be, like, active and stuff, like, that makes sense to me, right? But at the same time, it's like, dude, like, I'm a daily active. You guys know I'm an active. You've been against me a couple of times. I'm a fucking hybrid T9, T10 right now at this point. So it's like, obviously I've been playing long enough to where I actually give a shit about the game. Like, if I didn't give a shit about the game, I wouldn't be the high already is what it is there, dude. I'd be a 25 that's like a fucking T8 is what it is there. But no, instead I'm actually a fucking high level last T10 is what it is. Or really high level last T9, but like T10 combo is what it is there, because obviously, you know, other stuff. But anyway, it's a bunch of shit, honestly, is what it is, dude. And it's like, I don't know, it just feels real scummy, is what it is. And the worst thing is, like, I'm already kind of out of fucking rubies at this point in that region. And the only thing I got was like a couple thousand is what it was. Or not even a couple thousand, like a few hundred is what it was this morning, because not being able to join up with a clan, like, it cuts you off, like, how many is there is what it is. So it's like, unless I'm able to join those people or something like that, or join a clan that was already part of this region for the season or whatever it was that actually got rewards and shit, like, which I don't think there's many others for that matter. It looks to me like, honestly, like, looking at the other ones that are on the region right now, it looks like it's mostly just these people that control the region, period. And then there's like nobody else in the other clans really is what it is, which is fucking ridiculous is what it is, dude. And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that to me, it's like your region is just as dead as my other one was, if not more dead in that matter. Because yeah, you have enough people for like this one fucking clan, but like, other than that, like, you basically have nothing as a secondary clan. So what the fuck, you know? So yeah, it's just very infuriating. Really pisses me off. Like I said, I think I totally made a mistake. Here's what it is, and I'm gonna have to eat that for about 2 months or so. Either that or just let the thing go completely dead is what it'll be. And I know for a fact what I have left right now of stuff, like, there's no fucking way that I survive in here for 2 months with being like possibly daily attacked and no shields and stuff like that. So, and no way to get shields and stuff. Like, it's going to be a fucking nightmare potentially if they don't let me in there, obviously. So it's not good, man. Yeah, it's no good at all. And it's very disheartening, like I said. Like, especially when you have multiple people in there saying, hey, you know, come over here, like, we're cool, we're welcoming, stuff like that, when it's like, you're obviously not. Your fucking leadership is obviously hostile as shit is what it is. And yeah, like, what the fuck did I move here for is what it is there, dude, just to get screwed over? Because that's what it feels like right now. So it's like, dude, I could have moved any place else for that matter. I could have literally revoked my shit like a half hour before that and just said, fuck you, and I'll go to some place else what it is there. So, because there was a lot of people that moved over here, as far as I'm aware. There's like 70-something people that moved over here potentially today. So it's not like I'm the only one there. It's like, there's a lot of fucking people over there, dude. So, yeah, it just feels, like I said, very, very disheartening. Very scummy, shady, whatever you want to call it at that point. Like, very much like, fuck you kind of thing is what it is there. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, see that, and that's the problem with only being able to jump once per season too, is if it turns out this place is like a shit show, like, they don't give you a chance to jump again, really is what it is. For like another 20 days, and even then I got to pay for that one then. So yeah, if I had known this, I would have definitely used my free jump in a better way is what it is then. So yeah, definitely a mistake, I think is what it is. Well, maybe a mistake, I don't know. Like I said, it could be that they actually give me the heads up or whatever the case be, and they're like, oh yeah, cool, come over here, whatever the case be, or just drop me a fucking invite or whatever then. So who knows, but I don't know. Only time will tell here in the next half hour or so, give or take. Hoping so anyway. Yeah, like, it just feels very like I get y'all are like the top, because to me it looks like, honestly, like, given what I've seen from there, like, looking over their people is what it is there. Like, it looks very much so that they're like a mix between like pay to win / whale people and like people like me that are just playing for a long ass time and are able to get to the shit naturally by being a free to play player is what it is then. So, and if that be the case, then that's cool, because, you know, that's how it should be is what it is. But I know for a fact, like, looking at their, you know, the 90-something people that are in their clan right now is what it is. Almost full capacity right now is what it is. I'm stronger than a lot of the people that are in there right now. I know that for a fact, dude. and depending if they're dailies or not, like, you know. So, yeah, just like I knew that 239 was not going to be a viable option anymore. I knew that for a fact. Like I knew I was going to have to move anyway, but like, yeah, if I had known it was going to be like this, I would have definitely chose differently and probably moved to a different region entirely then. Because I had people from the one region specifically telling me to go there, and then there was another set of guy. There's another guy from another different region today telling me to go over here. Than what it was, and I guess maybe I should have just, I don't know, gone with one of those or something, dude. Because yeah, it just feels like a mistake was made here when I got people, telling me like what's up and stuff like that. And it's like, and then finding out like, oh no, you're actually just fucked is what it is then. So yeah, it just feels really, really shitty in general. But I don't know. Let's find out. Here's what it is. See if this guy actually did give me a fucking invite or not. Or if he's gonna be a dick about it. If he's gonna be a dick about it, dude, I'll just make my own fucking clan at that point. Then fuck it, Like, if it comes down to it, like that's what I'll do. Honestly, I'm not gonna be, completely clanless and stuff like that. I'll just do my own shit. What it does then, for a little bit then. So the only reason I've done that right now is because I know it's like an hour or two to like whatever. Then it also costs like money, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, to get shit done. There's what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go back over there right now and see if there's anything that was said by this guy. Then if that be the case. So yeah, because you would think honestly, like you'd want people to be part of this, dude. Like, so what the hell, I don't know. Just feels very, very shifty. Like I said, I maybe should have just gone to 242 with what it was, and because those people were walking people with open arms, as it was there, and that's where a bunch of the 239 guys were going to go anyway. So, yeah, I probably made a mistake, honestly. The thing was, I just didn't want to be with some of those people anymore. Is what it was, because it's like you've been with them for like a year and a half, whatever it is now, and it's like a lot of them really haven't done anything for me. Is what it is right now. In fact, they're basically the same that they were about a year and a half ago. Now, when it comes to power level, whereas I've gained at least some in that time period. So, but yeah, it just feels bad, man. So, let's see if in fact this guy's gonna be getting back to me here or not. Then. All right, let's see. It wasn't that dude. Yeah, this fucking guy's telling me, "Oh, sorry, I need the screenshots, bro." It's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. Yeah. This is just fucking ridiculous though, dude. Yeah, this guy's giving me all kinds of shit like, need your screenshots for fucking people that telling you to come over here. It's like, bro, I'm fucking here. Like, let me the fuck in. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like Jesus tap dancing Christ, buddy. Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these people. If it wasn't for your like fucking a bunch of your people telling me to come the fuck over here, buddy. So it's like, fuck, man. Probably gonna try to confirm and be like, oh well, this guy's telling me to come. It's like, dude, like, just let me the fuck in, man. Like, you're not full up yet. You're not gonna be full up yet. Like, there's obviously myself and other people transferring here because your people are telling us like, come the fuck over here. So what the hell, man? Like, you're just being a dick now, is what it is. So, like I told him, my interface is messed up, and it's true, it is. Like, I don't have the ability to do fucking screen caps and shit like that to like send to your ass because I'm on fucking PC, buddy. Oh. Yeah, it's like fucking stupid. Like, just take my word for it, dude. Like, I would not have jumped here otherwise, man. Like, that's the point. Like, I don't think that's what the dude gets, man. It's like, bro, like, if I was not going to be walking with open arms, I would have gone to a different region where I was going to be walking with open arms. I also found something interesting out today. Apparently, with the season stuff now, um, the commendation things, if you burn them off, will give you 100 development experience. However, if you do it all as like one at a, if you have to do it one at a time though, because if you do it all like one, like if you do all 110 or whatever it is there, it'll only give you 100 development experience. It won't give you like 110,000 or it's going to be then, or whatever it be. I forget. I don't think it's quite that much, but it's like 1,000 something. I think is what it'll be then, or something like 1,100 something like that is what it'll be. So yeah, it's a real pain in the dick, honestly, to have to do that though, dude. Like, it really should just calculate and do it, give it to you for all of them then at once. So, but yeah, it fucking sucks ass, dude. Because anyway, but the one nice thing is, the place that I'm gonna go move to, then is what it is. From my understanding, I guess there's an update to the house. Here's what it is. There's gonna be a couple more weeks until the shit can actually be done, because I guess there's like something with the way that the attic is or whatever. It has to be redone or whatever. And then there is I guess some deal with the garage or something like that needs to be like updated or something for us to actually probate it out, or not probate it out, to do like the thing, whatever it is there, which is so retarded because it's like, again, like this, like honestly, like at this point, dude, like truthfully, it's just become more of a hassle than it needs to be, is what it is, and it's like, this is just proving to me, really, honestly, we don't need to sell these people, is what it is, dude. Like, just be like, nah, bro, sorry, sales off, like, and just find a new fucking buyer like 2-3 months from now is what it is then. And at that point, like, I already gave my sister fucking money that she can use to pay for the fucking shit is what it is there, so it's like, it's just nonsense at this point, honestly. So, but anyway, as it is, it's like 54 outside supposedly right now, but it feels like it's about 25 degrees in the house right now because it's fucking cold as hell. My hand is fucking freezing right now. So, yeah, it's a bunch of shit, honestly, dude. And like I said, it just feels really, really crappy when you come to a place and then people are telling you like, oh yeah, it'll be cool, whatever the case be. It's like, well, obviously it's not. So what the fuck, man? You know? Yeah. But anyway. Like, I obviously don't want to join up some random ass clan that has like next to nobody in it then, because, you know, it'll do nothing for me is what it is there. And, you know, versus like something I actually know I'm going to be part of, here's what it is. Like, you know, it's like whole deal. So, I don't know. I guess maybe next time get like explicit instructions from whoever the hell the fucking clan leader / region chief person is then, and be like, hey, you cool with this? And they'd be like, nah. And I'd be like, oh, okay, well, you know, nice knowing you. So, and again, that goes back to the problem of this is the issue when you got people telling you like, oh yeah, you know, you should come over here, whatever the case be, or transfer over here, whatever it is, and it's like, why the fuck did you tell me to transfer, bitch? Like, if you're not gonna let me the fuck in, you know, like it's fucking nonsense, dude. Like, what the hell, you know? So, yeah. I mean, the ironic thing though is like it actually would be better for me to just let that fourth account just die anyway, because then I could just come back in like a year or something and get some cool shit. Then is what it is. So the thing is though, I don't really want to do that because again, like I put so much time and effort into that right now to get it to where it's at now. Like it just feels like it would be a waste, really, is what it is, and that's the thing that bothers me about it. Is like, yeah, I would have like, you know, all this stuff, and then it's like, what was the point then, you know, kind of thing. So I don't know. It just feels kind of crappy. Oh, sorry, that's my alarm going off earlier. Need to turn that off. Set that earlier to think because I thought I was going to go back to sleep here, and I didn't do that actually then because I ended up getting up to check out some things. Then is what it was. I think honestly, right now, it's going to have to be a situation where I'm going to move some shit around right now in the living room here and point that fucking heater in my general direction and just turn that motherfucker on because it is so goddamn cold in here, dude. My fingertips are literally freezing right now. I can't deal with this shit anymore. And with my arthritis and everything else the way it is, like, I need fucking something going on here because this is getting out of hand, dude. So I probably should have done this like a day or two ago, honestly, but I didn't do it then. So I think honestly now is the time to do that. Though is what it is. So anyway, but yeah, like I said, it's bothersome to me how you have people like giving me stuff or whatever the case be, and it's like, dude, like there's a reason why I'm fucking here, dude. Like, you know, like there's a reason why I'm asking to join y'all is because I was told come join y'all by people in your fucking region. Like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here, dude. So like, what the hell, man? So yeah, it just feels like a bunch of nonsense to even have to deal with this kind of crap is what it is there. And if that be the case, like, I don't know, it just feels like another Killer Bee situation or like Aqua situation all over again then with like that Roma dude and stuff like that. So from like season 5 or whatever it was, the original thing, there's what it is. Somebody's texting me right now. It was texting me. What the fuck? Another damn political. I swear to God, dude, like every single fucking day anymore, like it's like at least like 50 political messages a fucking day now, dude. It's ridiculous. Like I still can't wait for this election to be over next week, dude, because at least then they'll probably stop then finally. So yeah, shit's just out of hand is what it is, man. So anyway. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Got a 15 Morgan and a 5 Rick. So anyway. What was I saying then? I don't even remember now. Yeah, let's go back to the secondary region there and see if that guy did say anything back to me then or not. Yeah, he's probably gonna give me some shit like, oh well, you know, they don't have screenshots or whatever. It's like, what the fuck, dude? So we'll find out in a sec. Yeah, he hasn't got back to me yet. Let's see. He asked me at 37. I got back to him like 20 minutes later. That was about 10 minutes ago. So in between those times, before that, it was about a minute or so between. Let's see. I originally contacted him at 33. Got back to me around 34. So yeah, it's been. So he's probably trying to figure it out here or whatever. Then so. I don't know. It's fucking aggravating, is what it is, dude. Like, there's no reason to not let people in like that when you're, you know, trying to be a dick or whatever. Then. So, yeah, because it looks like their entire state chat is just a bunch of their people saying shit or whatever. Then. Let's see. There it is. TWDS. Oh, okay. Well, I just saw there's another group of people here that are actually on this server. So if these people are going to be just dicks the whole fucking time, it's like whatever, dude. Like fuck you then. Like I'll just try to join this other fucking clan. That's what it'll be, and see if they accept my ass then. But they're not super strong. They only got like 40 something people in it. But if that be the case, at least it's a secondary fucking clan. That's what it is. So whatever, dude. Like I don't know. Like the one thing I noticed when I came over here today was there was this person that apparently had been dropped from them that was like bitching at him about like, bro, why the fuck did you kick me out kind of thing is what it was. And they were like telling him like, oh, you know, it's because you weren't like active for like days or whatever, I guess, or some shit like that. And, like they were trying to like give a bunch of shit back about how they were active or some crap like that on this there. And it's like, well, obviously we weren't, and that's probably why they booted you out because you didn't say anything to them then. And at least that'd be my assumption anyway. That's usually what it is to begin with in some of these clans, but I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of the sad fact of the matter is I went from a clan that was like semi big to do some stuff to one that's like obviously not even barely able to do like ones now is what it is. So yeah, it just feels very kind of a thing. Ooh, nice. Gotta go get that shit real quick and everybody's stuff. The one dude who is a massive pay to win whale in the first region now just gave out a box to everybody in 141 is what it was there. That wants to get at it. I was able to get at it, get a couple hundred rubies out of it then. So if I can get to it in the other two things, I'll be able to get there. Come on, you stupid fucking respond, asshole. I'm gonna be at least getting a secondary thing in here. Okay, well, there's two more in there. I don't think I'll get the third one, but I may be wrong about that one, depending on how quickly I can get to open. So, even if I got 2 out of 3, that's still good though. Because, although ironically enough, open's the one that really needs it because it's the one that's down a little bit then. So anyway, whatever. We'll find out if I missed out or not on this thing. Nice. That was 49 to 50. Sweet. What did that dude say now? Oh, I guess that was actually in the main thing, so that was really good. So yeah, I was able to get it real well then, if that be the case. Yeah, it's like everybody got an even 240 apiece then. That's cool. That's cool. So, yeah, like I said earlier, it's like, I don't know. It just feels real shitty to tell somebody like what's up or whatever, and you just like you want to be a dick about it or whatever. It's like, dude, like this is fucking ridiculous. Like, what the hell? So, like, there's no like that's the thing, right? Like, there's no reason to be a toolbox about shit and be like, oh, well, who told you to come over here? It's like, doesn't fucking matter. I'm here now. Let me the fuck in. Like, you know, like it really doesn't fucking matter, dude. Like, unless those people left your fucking region, you know. But like, I don't know, man. It's just like, yeah, it's like there's a reason why myself and others came over here. Like, why the hell are you not letting us in? Really, is what it is, or at least having a secondary clan for us to go to. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous, is what it is. So, it's a bunch of stupid bullshit is what it is there. But anyway, yeah, like I said, it feels very disheartening, is what it is, because it feels disheartening for several reasons. Like, the biggest one among them being the fact that if I had known this was going to be a thing, I would not even come here. You know, like I said, I had the chance to go to other regions and gave up on those to come to your region. So it's like, you know, like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's what I think is bothering the shit out of me right now, is what it is, because it's like, yeah, I could have easily gone to someplace else, dude, and I would have been walking with open arms at that point. But I chose to come to you guys thinking I was going to be the same deal. Here's what it is. But no, it turns out you're being a bunch of assholes about it then. So, when it doesn't need to be that way, when you could easily just be, again, walking with open arms at that point then. So, we'll see if anything has changed since then. As it is, I'm probably have to scrimp and just put together a fucking day shield or something like that then, and see if I can't just make up a bunch of rubies and stuff like that then. Problem is, right now, I don't even have enough fucking shit to be able to go and do a daily get or whatever then for the stuff. So, yeah. We'll see here in a couple minutes and see if it actually does. Like I said, man, it just feels like shitty, honestly, when you're like, that's the thing, right? Like, you want to be in a place where like more people are going to be competitive and stuff like that, and want to do some competitiveness or whatever. Then not like some hostile environment or whatever the case be. Which again, kind of leads more credence back to 242 and stuff like that, which is where I probably should have gone, honestly, with the rest of the people then. Because the thing was, at least then I knew who the fuck I was going to be with. Then is what it is, you know. Versus like, yeah, there were some people that were like obviously not really getting ahead. There is what it is, and maybe they couldn't get ahead because of that. I don't know. But it's like, it just feels very like right now is what it is. So let's see if this dude got back to me again or not. Then. Oh fuck! Dude, so this guy just got back to me, and it's like, okay, thanks, I'll tell him. Like, the fuck, dude? Tell him what? Like, you're the fucking like, let me in, motherfucker! Like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ, dude! Like, it's just like, oh my god, bro. Let's see who's all here then. Okay, so that guy claims to be clan leader. I'm gonna look up some of these people. So that guy has 381 million power, combat power. So he's definitely pay to win for sure. Okay, Vodka was definitely in this one. She's in R4. She has 252. So Blossom's in R4. She has 231. Like, see, looking at that right there, they got there's like 252, 231. I have 134 right now for combat power. But the thing is, right, like, my combat power, as far as I'm aware in this, is pretty much all, well, with the exception of Mercer, who's like 100 mil, or who's a million, and then Laura, who's almost a million, so that'd be, yeah, together they're about 2 million, give or take. So yeah, really my whole combat power right now, legitimately, is what I'm showing off. Is what I'm showing off there is what it is, which is legitimately about 130-ish million, give or take. Like that's my F1 through F5 right now is what it is, dude. So for all I know, those people are bullshitting. All I know those people are fucking lying and stuff like that with theirs is what it is. Because it could be something like that too as well, where you have, you know, a fucking ton and are doing whatever then is what it is. So yeah, it's just ridiculous is what it is, dude. That was right before he hit me up then. Yeah, because specifically what was said was, like with the one screen grab here, you had where's it at now? Yeah, you had the one chick. Where the fuck is she now? Well, a couple people were just asking about merit exchanges back then. That was on the beginning of the month. There's what it was. And then you had fuck are these other people now? Yeah, a couple of people were. Yeah, specifically this PH guy specifically said, you are welcome here. If you want to transfer, just message me and I will tell our boss here. And yeah, they're still there apparently. And then where's the other one that was in this time period? Yeah, that vodka chick said we were talking back and forth. Yeah, she said your server is a bit dead. I said, yeah, a lot of people dipped in the past few seasons. I'm most likely out after this current one. And then she said, go to a better server. It will be more interesting. And I said, I mean, if you guys have any open spots, I might just hop over there in the future. And she gave me a thumbs up. So, yeah, to me, that was like an invite of like, yeah, come on over here then. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't really matter now, apparently, because I'm now in the other fucking one that I jumped into of now 50 people is what it is here. So, yeah. Well, at least we're something right now. That works. So, although they all seem to be in the whatchamacallit thing, there's what it is. Check my Chronicles and see if I have any more Chronicle stuff. Alright, let's see. Jumping in there. Oh, nice. It gave me everything then for the 80 member thing. So that's 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,300, 1,600, 1,900, 23, 27, 31. And there's a couple I got this morning that were not what you call. So that's not bad then. So 31. Yeah, let's see who was where is what it is here. Okay, so those were people that were in the thing. So okay, so we were second of second then. So the people that were in this region got 43 Negans, 140K, and 40 gold stuff towards the thing. So. Okay, so region chief is Johnny Boy. Well, that's good to know in the future. Oh, okay. All right. So, whatever. I guess I'll just be in a secondary clan or some shit then. It's whatever, man. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'll be on the fucking. Yeah, it looks like almost everybody's on the fucking main thing right now, whereas I'm on the actual season region because I wanted to get my shit done. Then it'll be. So let's see. So 7, 30, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3:30. So this gives me about. Maybe I'll just do it around reset then if that be the case. Yeah. What sucks about that is it's for the daily stuff there, or for the what do you call it now? The Tails thing. We can only get second on there is what it was. For that then. Well, at least I'm invited to some place. There's what it is, dude. At least some people are cool and like. Well, see, that's the thing too. Like I get like wanting to have like a certain like you're like, hey, like this is the elite clan or whatever for the thing, but like really 400. Like the thing is, dude, like you're sitting there giving people like a 400 million fucking application fee thing, basically, but it's like, dude, half of you motherfuckers in that clan right now are 400 fucking million combined. So what the fuck, Like if nothing else, just be like, hey, be active, be daily active, and it's whatever at that point. Like it's nonsense. Is what it is, dude. So fucking stupid is what it is there, dude, for real. Real fucking stupid. What the fuck just happened? Oh. Somebody was saying something about being zeroed here. Well, that's not good. Don't want that. Gotta get rid of all the dumb shit here is what it is. All my old Nova stuff. I don't know what the hell's going on with some of these, dude. It's like, it's real fucking weird because it's like giving you like a like it's almost like giving you like a weird like crossover deal when it doesn't need to. So, what the hell did Megan say? I know she mentioned something to me, I think it was on Discord, about leaving and going to the one back to her original clan, I guess. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? Like, I'm looking at the one I'm in. I've got 68 people right now. One of the other ones is 17, and then Mags is 52 is what it is. And it's like, Jesus, dude. like, damn, honey. How many people left today? Yeah, looks like a bunch, dude. Jesus Christ. It was just a mass exodus here. Okay, so Megan left. A couple minutes later, somebody else left. A couple minutes later, somebody else left. Around the same time, when the other people left, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is all in the last, let me figure this out. 18 would have been around, 17 would have been around 1:30 this afternoon then. So this is about when I went to sleep this afternoon then. So let's see. So 16 would have been about noon, give or take. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then somebody joined. So that'd be 21 leaves and one joining, or 22 left and one joined. So 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 people. Jesus Christ, dude. So 31 people left, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joining that time. Fucking insane, bro. Whatever. I'll be where I am right now is what it is. That's fucking nice. So we lost so many people. We went from doing a difficulty 3 to doing a difficulty 1 now for the fucking tail today. Well, that's just stupid. So that's a good question, actually. If I were to exit here. Oh, we're still an hour. Okay, so that's cool. It's probably going to be like that throughout the entire then. Yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow then if that'll be the case. I don't know, because it's like you're potentially leaving like a 60-person clan for a 50-person clan, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to say on that one. But yeah, on this one, like, on the main region, though, you can tell my shit's way different than the other one then, because when you look at my actual combat power for the main region right now, it's just under 220 from my first account there. But yet my overall power is like 430 something then. And that's another thing too, by the way. Like what those people in that other region were asking for, they're asking for the crazy ass amount of power where it's gonna be like it's basically what my overall power is right now on my fucking main region that I've been on for more than a year extra than what I'm in that fucking thing then. So it's like, unless y'all are talking about paying to win, dude, which I'm not gonna do ever. Like, nah, dude, I'm gonna get there naturally, and it's like, the thing is, it's not, and here's the thing too, as well. It's not like I can't fucking, do whatever and still be, active. There is what it is. So yeah, it just feels very scummy, is what it is, dude. When you easily have the ability to like be like, nah, dude, we'll let you in and stuff like that. Like, it's just fucking dumb. So. Yeah, and then what's her name was telling people to just like hang out or whatever then. As it was, I already got all my shit done for the day is what it is then, so that's good. So I think it's raining right now. Yeah, if it wasn't so dark outside, I'd run out to get the mail, but it's already looking quite dark right now. Yeah, maybe I will go outside and get the mail real quick then. Just leave the shit running for a little bit then. Have you guys stare at the empty chair here for about 15 minutes or something then? So, probably not that long, actually. It'll probably be more like 5 minutes or so. Because right now it's just a matter of putting on some socks and throwing on my my shoes and then running out the front door then and getting the shit done. And I think what I'll do when I come back up then is I will put on the heater in the corner there, so it'll be move some things around, because right now the way that's sitting, it might be an issue. Like I'll need to change some stuff around a little bit for sure and make sure it's not like direct heating on the thing or whatever then. That's it. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple. Yeah, I may take out my flashlight. Thinking about it now, I probably should take out the flashlight because it's pretty dark outside. Just to make sure I don't get, hit by a car or something. Where the hell did that thing go now? There it is. Yeah, take out my flashlight so I don't get nailed or something. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty dark out right now. So. Take out the flashlight. Yeah, it's pretty cold outside for sure. So I may claim it's 50 degrees, but it's way the fuck colder than that. So me figure a couple things out here real quick. What the shit? Yeah, there's space down there. Come on. Plug in, stupid bitch. Jesus. It's a pain in the ass than I thought it would be. Some dusters. What the fuck? There we go. Turn it up to like 60 here. Yeah, I was hoping my check would come today, but motherfuckers didn't send it to me. Fucking need to, because if they don't, get screwed pretty soon. Have to call them up in the morning and be like, hey, what the fuck? Ridiculous. It's also fucking ridiculous as I got some bullshit from the quote-unquote disabled American veterans. It's like, yeah, dude, I'm a disabled fucking person myself, you dickheads. I don't have any fucking money for your dumbasses. That's what it fucking is, dude. It's like, if anything, you should have been giving money to the disabled son of the fucking veteran that saved your asses fucking 60 years ago in fucking Korea. So, actually, be longer than that. It'd be more like about 70 years or so. So, yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous. Apparently that was able to, maybe I should put it more like 64 or something. Let's see what this shit is right here. The other thing that was sent to me says, as a working American volunteer, I want to highlight the need for more affordable housing through new construction, which, by the way, we wouldn't actually need if we kicked out of fucking illegals out of this country is what it is, dude. Like, that's the problem with affordable housing right now. It's you literally have so many fucking people being told by Kamala, Biden, etc. to come to America because you're going to get fucking free everything at this point, dude. Yeah, if they just kick their fucking asses out, like the affordable housing would be affordable at that point again then. So, yeah, and then claims this person's cousin was forced to move because she was not able to find any housing that she could afford. Throwing children's education and family to chaos. Must support policies and programs that make affordable housing accessible for working people. Yeah, it's called Vote Republican, not fucking Democrat. It's called Vote Dems Out, dude, for real. Vote out the fucking retards that want to sit there and fuck over your education system, that are against school choice, etc. Which, I don't understand how anybody can run that platform at this point, dude. Where you are basically telling kids go fuck themselves because you want them to have a quote-unquote public education that's just nothing but indoctrination at this point, versus having the ability to go choose what school they want to be part of and get a real education from a private entity and stuff like that. And yeah, I'd much rather have my fucking tax dollars going towards that shit than paying for some fucking turd burglars fucking meals in a prison system or some shit like that is what it is. So, yeah, give me a bunch of, what you call it here, sticker things to send out with my address on them. I'll burn those later because I won't live here anymore pretty soon. Let's see. Yeah, it says, your urgently needed gift of $10 is crucial to support our American heroes who sacrificed so much for our freedom. Well, if that were really the case, buddy, if that were really the case there, Daniel, you wouldn't be pissing away money to send me fucking mailers and just giving the cash straight to these people as it is then. Because I guarantee you, if you're sending me a mailer like this that has a bunch of, address label things in it and stuff like that, and you're doing the same thing everybody else, like, there's no way that 2, 3, 4 people you're doing this for is not going to cost at least $10, dude. So, I guarantee you're sending out mailers to 10, 15, 20 people, like, yeah, you're already spending, 5 times what you're bitching to me about. So it's like, how about you just give them the fucking Money straight up is what it is there, dude. So, yeah, it's just kind of nonsense is what it is. And unfortunately, that's the stupidity of our society right there, because you got people that are just trying to, you know, I wouldn't really call it like fleecing the working class or the poor, whatever it is they're doing, but that's kind of what they're doing, honestly. Because they're like, oh, well, your father was a military vet. Yeah, and guess what, dumbasses? The military was a lot different back in Korea than it was now. Like, it was a hell of a lot different during Korean War, like, 60, 70 years ago than it is now. Basically, two different militaries, honestly. When you got motherfuckers who are pushing all kinds of woke garbage down people's throats and stuff like that, instead of being an actual fighting force like my father's was. Y'all can eat a dick, man. So, because the thing is, like, here's my thing about military right now is what it is, and I have no problem saying this shit. You have a bunch of people in many cases who don't actually care about the freedoms of this country, because if they'd actually care about the freedoms of the country, they would actually be abiding by their constitutional oath to, deal with enemies both foreign and domestic, which, by the way, is what like 95% of our fucking enemies are now, is what it is. Domestically, here's what it is. And that would include going against a person that wants to call himself, commander-in-chief, being Joe Biden, or being Kamala Harris for that matter. Because they're both scumbag cheaters and you know it. And the fact you're not removing them from office by force at this point is exactly what's wrong with this country currently, is what it is, dude. Because they should both be arrested for high treason at this point, honestly, in history. And the fact they aren't being arrested for high treason just shows how fucked our nation is what it is. And it also shows when you look at the military now and how fucking woke ass it is shit, where you got dumbass fucking entire squads doing dumbass fucking dance routines instead of actually being, frontline infantry and shit like that. It's a fucking joke, man. I was watching something where it was actually, that's what it was. I was watching the whatever podcast last night, and Andrew Wilson was on there talking about stuff with some of these chicks at the very end of it, and he was saying something about how there's a reason why we don't put women into frontline infantry roles and stuff like that, and it's because you'd have the enemy dudes literally assault their asses and send them back pregnant to us, and it'd be a way to demoralize the men of our country, so it'd be then. And he's right about that, but he's also at the same time, like the whole fucking draft itself is a joke in of itself there, dude, because again, you shouldn't need a draft, because you shouldn't have a situation where really truthfully, if we were truthfully a bunch of good countries right now, whether it be America, whether it be, Russia, whether it be China, all these places like that, none of us would need militaries, because we would all be fucking cool with each other, honestly. And it'd be like, no, you stay over there, we'll stay over here kind of thing. And we just, isolationist is what it is then, dude. And the thing is, I kind of get where Putin's coming from in some aspects of things, though, because with the whole Ukraine thing is what it is. Because you basically have a puppet dictator in place there with that idiot Zelensky is what it is, who, by the way, is becoming very much Napoleon/Hitler at this point, with the shit he's done in the last several months now. But he's also a, puppet of the American regime is what it is here. And that being said, should we be funding that dumbass war? Fuck no. Like, that's the entire point there, what it is, dude. We shouldn't be funding any of that bullshit wars. One, and then two, we should never have to do dumb shit is what it is there. So, but yeah, it's just fucking retarded what it is, man. I'm just frankly sick and tired of all of it, is what it is. I've been over it for a while now, and I'm honestly to a point of just saying fuck everybody at this point, honestly, dude. Like, what's even more fucked up to me, by the way, like, I know this is not supposed to be political chat, but it's going to turn into that right now for a minute. How you're going to sit there and tell people in North Carolina that you have nothing for them to help them repair, to help them rebuild, etc. And then at the same fucking breath, like a week later, are going to be like, well, then we need to send another fucking $500 million to fucking Ukraine now, or some shit like that, or whatever the hell it was at that point that Kamala said the other day. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Like, if we have no money for fucking Americans, we shouldn't be sending a goddamn dollar overseas, you fucking dumb cunt. And the fact that you're sitting there, acting like we should, it's fucking, oh my god, dude. It pisses me off so much, dude. Yeah, it's beyond infuriating, my friends. Ha! So instead of making me a class 3 immediately in this fucking region, this dude just turned me to a class 2. It's like, what the fuck? That made 0 sense, man. So. Yeah, that made absolutely no sense at all. Although I'm getting some weird things right now that are supposedly. What the fuck? I'm trying to get rid of some of these, but it's not really letting me get rid of them for some reason. Just jerking me around for some reason here. Very weird. Whatever. Yeah, like I said, just it bothers me a lot what I've seen right now in the last little bit here. But anyway. Let's see, I got 65, so that would take us to, what is it, 108. Yeah, I'll pay for 250 right there for that one. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, that just, it really bothers the hell out of me, honestly, dude, because it's like, you have people that are just going to be whatever. So, anyway, who knows? It's all insane. So, it's unfortunate that we have what we've had. Here's what it is. Oh, actually, that was interesting. So I played the one Survivors at War thing in the one account the other day, and apparently I did well enough in that to get a bunch of stuff because it was like the end of the season or whatever. And yeah, I got the 4,500 over it was there, and ended up popping me out 15 long ranges, 15 short ranges, and a bunch of other stuff then. So that was cool. My hands do feel much warmer now that the heater is on, but it's not really like, continuously running right now, obviously. So it could be that I've been moving around, obviously, as well. But yeah, it claims like it's 54 outside, but I don't think that's the case at all, dude. It seems like it's much colder than that right now. So let's look up real feel temp right now. Actually, let me look up my phone here, because my phone should give me a better accurate thing of what it would be then for the weather here. Let's see, weather. Well, this is saying it's 55. Feels like 55. I don't believe that at all, dude. It definitely feels like if it is, it's like a really cold 55 or 52 or whatever it is then. So in my area here, yeah, I think it's more like about 43, honestly, personally. So yeah, as it is right now, I got my my Morgan in my main account up to 235 of 260 right now. So if I can get 25 more fragments, it'll get to 133, which I will grab 15 here after reset out of the gathering things that it'll be then. We got 2 more days of that. I think I'll just do both of those days to get towards Morgan's what it'll be then. Or actually, I guess technically I could do 1 day towards Morgan. And I think the other day would have to be towards Mercer's what it is right now, because Mercer's still like 10 away right now. Actually, Mercer's close enough right now that I probably could just go Morgan a day. Yeah, because either one of them, it'll probably get like the stuff I need to get in like a few days or whatever then. For like either 10 or whatever it is then. So, like, it shouldn't be a huge issue, whatever the case be. All right, let's see. So we got Rick. Okay, so as soon as Rick leaves and Eugene comes in for the week, we will have a Mixture Madness starting up again then. So that's good. Eventually I'm going to use that to my advantage and do something. Here's what it'll be, because I can actually... I have way more than enough stuff to do things. The problem right now is with the clean retreat. If I do that from my F5 formation, it takes almost 18 fucking days without speed ups. And even with speed ups, it still takes like a ton of times what it is then. So, yeah. I don't know if Megan ever actually gave me the ability to be in this or not. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here right now. This is weird. It's telling me I have like 80 things that I haven't it yet. Weird. Oh shit. Need to go do these real fast because one dude laid out another set of rubies for everybody there, right in the middle piece. I want to make sure I get those before reset, 'cause I'm not sure if it'll be there after reset what it is. So yeah, that's a good deal right there, man. 240 a piece. So yeah, definitely get those in all my accounts for sure, because that's almost half a dog right there. 300 would be half a dog, so that's very close to, it's about, well, it's at least a third anyway. It's a third and some change actually on that one. Yeah, I really wish dogs didn't cost 600 rupees a piece to get, dude. That'd be nice if we could get them for like a couple hundred, honestly. Like, I think honestly, there should be a deal on that thing where it's like if you were doing it daily or whatever, like every day it drops down like a couple hundred, like maybe not a couple hundred a day, but like maybe let's say like the first day if it's like 600 or whatever the case be, then the next day it goes to like 500 and then 400 and 300, 200 and 100, and then eventually like you get like a free dog or whatever then after the fact, like the last day or something of the week or something. So that'd be nice, but who knows, man. I'll just Discord message her, ask that. This won't come up regularly. So, let's see if she gets them or not. As it is, I'm missing out on 2 things from my assemble and my what you call it today, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I only got to 100 mil on my construction stuff here, but hopefully day 2 will be much better. If I can get the 100 there, we'll be at 270. And then for the gym on day 3, I might be able to get us to what I need to get to there. They're pretty close to it. So I think it'll be probably more like day 4 with TV station then. Would be my guess. When we got the 350 we need is what it is then for my 3rd account there. For my other accounts, it'll probably be closer to day 5 right now for stuff. So as it is, I need to figure out what I want for dinner. Here's what it is. I think I'm probably going to make a breakfast of some kind there because I got a bunch of eggs still sitting in the fridge from who knows how long ago it is. They're probably bad at this point, honestly, at least some of them are anyway. Like I know that for a fact. There's got to be some in there that are just totally rotten out or whatever then. So I'll have to do the water test of them and see if they're good to eat or not. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, it's literally you put an egg in water, and I believe it's if it, I can't remember if it sinks or if it floats, it'll be bad. I have to look it up again now. But yeah, usually it's not, like it'll tell you if it's bad or not though, because there's some in there that I know for, like, the thing is the fridge is almost freezer right now is what it is. But at the same time, they've been in there for at least a few months anyway. Like I would say at least probably August, like end of August right now, and it's like in the end of October now. So yeah, I'd say it's been at least 2 months anyway. They've been in there for real. So I don't know if they're still good or not, but they might be. They also could be frozen too, for that matter. It says 3 to 5 weeks here, so Okay, so if my fridge is like a freezer, and this is about a year, like it might be good still. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it says fill a bowl with cold tap water. Place egg in it. If they sink to the bottom or lay flat on one side, they are fresh, good to eat. A bad egg will float because of the large air cell that forms in its base. Floating egg should be tossed out. All right. So that's cool. At least now I know that. So that works. So anyway, but yeah, most likely I'll do sausages later and then do some eggs with it or whatever then. Is what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, what's crazy to think about is going to the where I'm at in season next year. I think if you were not even T10 right now, or not, sorry, not if your dudes are not level 100 right now is what it is, you can get 50 fragments in this stuff of the main 12, and then it's 15 of the other guys. So yeah, it's pretty wild, man. Yeah, I think I did go Morgan on this one. Everything else remains the same, though, is what it is. And then go ahead and buy Morgan here. Takes us up to 250. Check out my other shit. Okay, we're going to get specialized build train animal train, so we will activate my stuff on that. Grab all of my guys, resell all my dudes here. But yeah, what's fucking crazy to me is that you have people who are perfectly cool with how fucked up our society's become now, and Like, they just don't seem to care, honestly, and it's just sad. So, I don't know what to do, man. I guess I'd say fuck them, let them starve. Fuck them, let them cook, whatever it is there. So, but yeah, it's going to be. I was hoping another check would come in here pretty soon, but I don't see one in the fucking mail in the last few days unless somebody swiped it out of the box or something. But I need to call the people and be like, hey, what the fuck? Because not only, honestly, I don't need that check right now, I need the other one. They're supposed to be sending me in like several months now, is what it is, like right now, to pay fucking rent and shit. Coming up here in the next few weeks, it'll be then. So, but yeah, it's just ridiculous to even have to put up with this bullshit. Fucking goddamn government. So, bunch of fucking scumbags is what it is in most cases. Let's see. I think I do that one right there. Okay, so that's done. This gets done. That gets reset for another 16 hours. Go to the third account. I heard apparently, I guess they're making another Fear Street movie at some point here in the near future. So that should be cool. I guess it's supposed to be like a standalone compared to the other three that were all, you know, intertwined. Which I actually thought they should have made more back then, but, you know, it's whatever. I think a lot of that stuff was done, I want to say pre-2020, and then it just released in 2020 is what it was then. So, makes sense. That was a good set of movies, though. Some people said they thought it were whether they were predictable and stuff like that. You could tell what was going to happen from like the get go, whatever the case be. And I'm like, okay, sure thing, buddy. So, I would say honestly, the way that they ended the series off, though, the fact that you have just like an unanswered question of like who the fuck swiped the book at the end is like that's why I think they should have made more of those things, honestly, after the fact, because of that reason alone. So, but unfortunately, they did not yet. And like I said, from my understanding, I guess they're going to make them later on down the road or something. So, whatever. All right, then let's go to my new region, my new clan, etc. here, and do some stuff there. So it'll be so. Do all my daily shit here. I mean, I technically do have enough for a Survivors Gathering thing, but I'm not sure if it'd be worth it to do that or not right now. Everybody else is at 106. Yeah, everybody's above the thing. How much would they give me anyway on that? Now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so see, like I said, going back to the thing. So on the Season X's, it's either 50 of the regular version or it's 15 of the advanced ones. In the Season 6 I'm in right now, it's either 40 of the regular ones or it's 8 of the advanced guys. Like, and I'm sorry, but like that and 32 medals, 8 hours of speed ups, and some fucking shit is not worth the fucking money, dude. It's just not. It never was. So, like, y'all are just scumbagging people for real. So, anyway. do this shit up real quick. Whilst I still can. Make sure I'm doing the right ones. I need to catch up on some stuff here pretty soon too. Definitely need to make those boxes later tonight. But like I said, I need to get something to eat first, I think is what it is. This is one time I really wish Mom was still around so she could just make me some food, honestly, dude, because it was so much easier to just have her here. So having to do it myself, obviously. And like, it's not like I'm against making my own shit or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, it is a pain in the ass to, you know, whatever. And it's more or less a pain in the ass. You just have to deal with fucking stupid bullshit that it is there. So that's what's irritating to me is all that right there. So as it is, I got 4K freebies right now, so that's good. The one thing that sucked though was when I did my jump. Because I started yesterday and I was doing that stuff in 239. It did not allow me to do that stuff and continue with that in this region. It's set to reset the whole thing as what it was then. So, yeah, it totally fucked me on the ability to get some stuff there as what it was. Well, that sucked. I just wasted 300 for nothing there on that to try to get a epic set. It didn't do anything on that one. So, it is what it is, I guess. Whatever. So anyway, but what was I saying then? Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, so basically what it ends up coming down to being is you have a situation there where no matter what, you're gonna basically be put in a situation of getting screwed by whoever then is what it'll be. So it's like you're fucked if you're, doing whatever, or you're fucked if you're doing something else what it is there. And of course, as if they got to do Rootberry armies again, then 2 on top of everything else. Then so that'll be a thing at some point down the line. Here's what it is. So, but anyways, yeah, definitely need to get something to eat though for sure. I don't know. Maybe I was gonna wait a week and do the pizza then, but now I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what? Do I even want to make any food? Do I just want to literally fucking spend some money and buy a fucking pizza? There's what it is. Because I got the emergency one right now, but then it would also have to be me going and getting it, which I can't do because I don't have any vehicle to get there. So I'd have to have them delivered anyway. So it's like, okay, do I do that or do I just say fuck it and like try to do something else, or do I like make some food myself? Here's what it is. Like, I don't know. It's such a pain in the ass, dude. It's really fucking hard to say, honestly, right now. I think, truthfully speaking, it's going to be a situation of just me doing my own thing is what it'll be there, and probably actually just make some food here at some point in the future now. Would be my assumption. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. So yeah, I think I'll probably go that route, honestly, at some point down the road. Because, like I said, it'll be the whole thing. And it's really just getting everything done and getting things on right now. So this is one time I actually wish I had like almost like a hot plate out here or something like that. I could just do food on is what it is there, because then I would just sit here and literally just have like a second what you call it going, just have a bunch of sausages and some eggs or something like that. That's what it is there. So, but yeah, I need to go. What I need to do right now is actually just need to get a bowl full of water and look into doing the stuff for the egg deal. There's what it is, and make sure that all the shit I'm going to use today is good to go or not, which they should be, because I know for a fact that is the I know for a fact that my fridge is cold enough in there that it should be allowing those eggs to stay stabilized as long as they did, then that's what it is. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. It's got random clan points that I didn't, from before, so that's cool. So let me do the other ones here and start getting myself hundreds of development per thing. This is what bothers me, though, is I gotta do each one of these individually to get maximum knows what it is. Instead of them just like saying, hey, he gave us back like 220, like here's 220 times 100 is what it is there. So instead it would be, no, if I just rip them all at once, it just gives me 100, then that's what it is, which is so fucking ridiculous. So yeah, it's just some scumbag shit, honestly. Yeah, I want to make sure I get maximum here just for the reasons, because I didn't realize that, and I was doing full, grabs before this on the other accounts, and not even realizing I was just like wasting a bunch. So let's see, we're down to 150. I was watching this crazy review this morning for a movie, I guess, that came out this year that was starring Demi Moore, and I think it's the daughter of Andy McDowell is what it was supposed to be. And it was basically this chick who was like an over-the-hill actress using some kind of crazy serum to create like a younger version of herself or whatever it was there. And then, of course, the younger self was like a selfish bitch and fucking essentially tried to kill the older version of herself then. Using the stuff to like stay there for what it is or whatever, which makes logical sense because, that's the thing, dude. When you're young and vain and everything like that, and you're just trying to, keep going or whatever it is. So the thing I didn't understand about the end of that thing, though, because it's like the way that it, spoiler alert, I'm going to give a spoiler on this one. So basically how that movie ends, more or less, is you have the younger version of the character deciding to commit like an activation of themselves or whatever it is, which is stupid because it's like, okay, so first off, you would have to have your older self be the one that's activating because you're the basically clone at that point that's younger and shit. So you activating into yourself like makes no logical sense because all it does is basically, destroy you at that point, obviously. But yeah, I personally think that movie was like a great, what do you call it now? Not catalyst. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think what that phrase is now. It's not I'm trying to think now. Correlation, maybe? I don't know, something like that. Of what Hollywood is really, what it is, which is a bunch of vain scumbags that are, most of them are older and will do anything they have to get useful and stuff like that. And that's why they, do the adrenochrome shit and all that stuff like that. That's what it is there. So, and essentially suck the life force out of kids and shit. So, but yeah, it's all fucked up, man. One thing I will say though on the whole thing is like having just watched the preview thing for it or whatever there, like some dude's what do you call it now? Their review of the movie. It looks like a pretty good film, honestly. Like, I probably wouldn't watch it all the way through, like, because it's just easier to watch the review things than it is there. But at the same time, it's like I could see people watching that review just to be like, "Oh yeah, this is interesting." So, who knows? But either way, it's like I said, it's really a jacked up ass deal, and it really just goes to show like the vanity of Hollywood in a lot of cases, and just like how they don't really give a fuck about anything except their own images and stuff like that. And really, it's like a perfect rendition, obviously, of what we're seeing in real life right now. So there's these scumbag pieces of shit where they're you know endorsing like the worst possible people for presidency and stuff like that, being Kamala, etc. There. Um, and just basically going to bat for this clown is what it is, and knowing full well that they're all in cahoots with this person and are like definitely part of like the reason why there's like several 100,000 kids missing in this country right now that we know about, that are all have been brought over our border and stuff like that. Now is what it is. And not only that, but also all the kids missing from America currently is what it is, that are American citizens and shit too, for that matter. So that are involved in being trafficked and stuff like that is what it is there. So it's fucked up, man. I also find it very fucked up that Investigation Discovery got rid of the one show that was basically about catching pedophiles. And it's like, why would you do that unless, you and the rest of those sickos in Hollywood are all pro-pedo at that point? So, really does make you wonder, man. Really does make you wonder. So, anyway. But yeah, that's the problem, though, is a lot of them are fucking pro-pedo at this point. So, it's whatever, man. They're a bunch of damn sickos, no matter what. So, like I said, though, that movie was pretty interesting. The plot of it was, anyway, because really what it's showing is that person is so vain that they're willing to do whatever it is to be quote unquote beautiful again. But the problem with that is, like, I think honestly the biggest problem I have with that whole thing is like, okay, so you are basically putting your faith into the fact that this younger replicated self that you're going to have there is going to do the right thing and basically do a switchback every week with you, is what it is there, instead of just taking your life force, essentially is what it is, which is basically what the gist of the movie actually is what it is there. The problem with that, though, is, in my opinion, so obviously there's that one point in the movie where it's like a termination thing or whatever it is there. And so my issue with the whole thing is that you would not have the wherewithal to do that to your other half, basically is what it is there, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's like two halves of like the same whole, whatever it is there. But the thing of it is, dude, it's like if that younger half is trying to kill you literally by aging you up and making you all fucked up or whatever, then like, yeah, why would you let them continue on? Like, that's just like, I think that's the biggest nonsense I've seen in that entire thing, honestly, looking at the review from somebody did here in the last few days, what it is. I think it was called The Substance, what that show was called, or whatever, or the movie was, what it is. Like I said, it was Demi Moore was the lead in that shit. And by the way, she's still a pretty good looking chick in her 50s, I believe is what it is there. So, but yeah, that's the thing. Like the ironic thing there of Hollywood is that that's exactly how Hollywood works. It's like, yeah, there's always going to be somebody younger. There's always going to be somebody, trying to take your spot, basically, is what it is there. And it's either you innovate or you walk away, is what it is there, dude. And the thing of it is, though, my biggest issue with that entire movie, honestly, is the fact that you have this chick basically trying to relive her glory days through someone else, is what it is. And it's like, the problem with that is, though, is that person is not you. Like, that's the entire point. That person is not you. Like, they are their own half at that point. And when they are literally making you look like you're about 95 because you are stupid enough to let them take over, that's just dumb. So, yeah, like, it just feels ignorant as hell, honestly. But who knows, man? It's all fucking stupid, though. So, Like the whole thing just feels retarded, honestly. And I think that's the problem with most of that shit in Hollywood. It is kind of fucking retarded at the end of the day. So yeah, makes logical sense to have it be, you know, some nonsensical bullshit like that or whatever then. But anyway. I don't know. It's all fucked up, like I said, though, and it is interesting though, because like I said, the one chick was what was that chick's name again? See, I was looking up earlier. Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, it is called The Substance, by the way. Yeah, it came out 2 months ago in September this year. Yeah, Margaret Quilley is what the younger chick's name is, who is the daughter of Andy McDowell and her husband. So she kind of looks like a young Andy McDowell too, for that matter. Her husband looks like a chode, though, honestly. Oh, her husband was part of the one band. Some band. So, yeah, I'm sure it's all kinds of fucking shit in that or whatever, then. Who knows? That's usually how it goes, man. It's always some fucking weird, like, insider bullshit or whatever the case is there. So, yeah, who the hell knows? Could be anything at this point. But, yeah, it's just odd stuff, though. But anyway, what was I saying then? I can't even remember now. Oh, yeah. That's right. So, yeah, so basically it's like that whole thing. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, why would you let someone who is obviously does not have your best interest at heart at that point, why would you let them sustain on when they are literally killing you is what it is at the end of the day. So, which my thinking on that one, because it's supposed to be like a week or whatever the case be in between like the switches and stuff in that movie. So if you're going to keep the other person under wraps for like X amount of time or whatever there, like why wouldn't you just feed, like, because there's like a food stuff is what it is, like for each side really is what it's supposed to be there and stuff. So my thinking is like, why wouldn't you just feed them the other half of the shit then is what it is, dude? Like if you're going to have the food bag be all fucking empty or whatever then, because you've been leaving them there for so long or whatever, like just put the second food bag in their system or whatever then, if that be the case then. If you want to sustain on for X amount of time or whatever then. Because that would actually probably work, honestly, and it wouldn't kill them then. So, but yeah, like I said, the whole thing just feels like really weird in general, and it definitely feels like it was like written specifically for that kind of a thing, to be like a weird like to be like young and beautiful, but also like the horrors of, you know, what it would take to continue to be that thing is what it is there or something. I don't know. Something like that, probably. I'm sure there's some kind of weird messaging there somewhere, but who the fuck knows? It's hard to say, man. But yeah, one thing I will say though is that there is definitely so apparently Mad is getting mad now. Trying to fuck us all up, I guess, now or something. But anyway. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of crazy to think about, like, what some people will do for fame, honestly, in this nation. It's like I was talking to Leo last night after Honda's chat, and we were discussing, like, people that are, you know, in the industry and stuff like that. And he was talking about he was almost in the industry there and stuff. In Hollywood's industry, I should say. As like one of the secondary people, whatever it was there. For like, I think he said he was a sound mixer or something. That's what it was. And that's what he would have been for like some, you know, recording artist or whatever it is there. And I was discussing about like the different stuff or whatever the case be, and he was saying about how he's, you know, personally has seen like so many people that were just like willing to do like all kinds of crazy shit just to get ahead is what it is there. And it's like, see, and that's the problem though. It's like these are the people I'm talking about, because those are the people that are so vain that they would literally kill themselves just to, you know, have that one more fleeting moment in the sun is what it is there. And it's like, it's stupid, man, is what it is, because all you're showing yourself and everybody around you is that you're just a vain motherfucker is what it is. Because the thing is, it would be one thing if it was you, but it's not you. That's the whole point. Like, it's someone else entirely, you know? Like the person that you're, you know, clamping onto or whatever there is not you. It's like a different entity entirely. So it's like, why would you put yourself through that rigmarole when it does nothing to, you know, support you in the long run? All it does is kill you is what it is there, dude. So yeah, that's the one thing that does bother the shit out of me with that movie in general, was like, where it just seems like they're definitely stretching on that plot, I guess it would be. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are people that fucking vain that would just be like, oh no, I know they're killing me, but like, they still deserve to have the fame because I'm still living through them vicariously, kind of thing is what it is there. And it's like, but you're not. That's the entire point. Like, you are literally letting them siphon your life force for nothing. You know, it's like, it would be like the person that is a familiar to a vampire or something like that being told like, oh yeah, you're going to be, you know, a vampire yourself at some point down the road or whatever it is there. And in reality, that's just never going to happen. You know, they're just going to sit there and use you and abuse you for, you know, decades of your life, never willing to turn you, and are just basically using you as a whipping boy is what it is there, or a girl, whatever it is at that point, you know, depending on what you are to that person. Which to me is fucking ridiculous, because it's like, yeah, you would think if you have like something like that, like you'd want to have like, my thinking is like, if that, especially if that person like saves your ass is what it is, from like being killed by a hunter or whatever it is, then, you know, like you would think you would want to like return the favor to them and be like, yeah, you're going to be one of us now, kind of thing is what it is there. And like guarantee them immortality is what it is. Because the thing is too on that one, you know, it's got to be like, especially when you're talking about like the vampire thing, there is what it is there, and like the eternal life and all that stuff like that's what it is there. Like, it's got to be a lonely existence, bro. Like, you would think you'd want to have like somebody around to like hang out with you for eternity, basically, or at least, you know, be in your vicinity if that be the case then. So yeah, to me it just seems very much just like, what the hell kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, the whole thing just feels very like kind of a thing there, you know. So yeah, it just feels very much like what's it all for kind of thing is what it is, if that makes any sense. But who knows, man. It's all weird shit though. That's the problem too with some of these people is you know, they would choose that life, unfortunately, because again, like, it's whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, if I don't know. I feel like if somebody like, because that's the thing, right? Like, because the entire like the basis of this movie basically is like this chick getting all fucked up or whatever, and then having to go to like a hospital or whatever it was there, and then it's like some random like nurse kid or whatever is like handing her um like a flash drive and like a piece of paper with like some shit written on it or whatever. Then it's like, yeah, because you're really gonna believe like something some random ass stranger gives you, dude. Like, I highly doubt that one. Like, it doesn't really. Yeah, it's like, whatever, dude. And that's the thing. Like, it's what is ironic too is there is a point in this movie, which was shown in that recap thing I was watching this morning, where this chick runs into a dude who apparently she went to high school with, and then is all like asked, like, she basically like is all sad later on because like no dudes her own age want her or whatever it is there. But yet there's this one guy that actually does apparently, and he is, up for the date or whatever the case be, and then she like basically blows him off is what it is there, and it's like, and again, that also goes back to like the perfect fucking example of Hollywood right now, dude, is what it is. Like not even just Hollywood, but just like what we're seeing from society with all of these, worthless ass hoes that are on stuff like whatever podcasts and stuff like that's what it is there, because it's these fucking females that don't actually care about things, and all they fucking want is material possessions and shit. Like that's what it is there, dude. Like they don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about your society. And it's like that one girl last night that was on the one, because she was even going on the whole thing. She was I think she was either 31 or 33. I forget which one it was. Like she was a good looking 31, 33, whatever it was there. But then again, according to her own admission, it was because she had done various injections and stuff. It's because she had taken various, uh, fillers and all that stuff like that is what it is there. And so she wasn't really herself. She was a totally different person is what it was then. And so what ended up happening is that apparently, I guess during the cast, I didn't see this part of it because I wasn't watching the whole thing is what it was. But yeah, she apparently went like this whole tirade about like how she was not going to settle for a different dude or whatever it was. And basically, I guess what it was is she wanted like the top 0.01% of guys, because she was like, oh, I want a dude that makes $1 million a year and won't settle for anything less than that. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, woman? And again, that goes back to exactly what I've been saying this whole time is what it is, because you have these chicks that are like so up their own ass at this point, dude, that they expect the sun and the moon and the stars, but yet you're already a fleeting commodity at that point, because you quite literally are on the tail end of your beauty. You're already in your fucking 30s. You're already like pretty much over the hill is what it is there. And you're acting like you should be, given you're like God's gift to everything is what it is there. When in reality, like there's always going to be somebody younger. There's always going to be somebody prettier than you are right now. That doesn't have to have a bunch of fucking, plastic surgery done to make themselves look better is what it is there. And that's the problem right there. It's these people that want to do that stuff that tend to be the most vain of all. And they also tend to be the people that are going to sit there and act like you're a piece of shit because you're all natural is what it is there. And that's why I say, like, good on Pamela Anderson recently for coming out and doing her whole thing. There's what it is, where it's, her showing off her looks at 50 without makeup on, or in her 50s without makeup on is what it is there. And, she's still good looking, even without makeup on. She's not as good looking as she used to be, because you can tell with her wearing makeup all the time is what it is there. It's definitely messed up her natural skin tone and her natural, elasticity and stuff like that of her skin is what it is there, where you can definitely tell there's like something weird going on there. And when you realize what it is, like you're like, oh, okay. Because what it actually is that she, for those who don't know, I know there's a lot of Asian chicks overseas in like places like South Korea and other different nations like that is what it is, like various Thai countries and stuff. I think even some parts of China too, they do it as well. But I remember watching something a few years back now, and it was about these women that would like never really leave their makeup off. Like they would never, like during the day, they would never at night or whatever, they never like essentially like take it off completely is what it is there. And so what they were doing was they were end up sleeping in their makeup, and then they were caking more on their face the next day is what it was. And so eventually you had like this crazy like shell thing that they had going on there, where you actually had to have some surgeon like remove the shit from their faces what it is there, because it was like so caked on or whatever that it had basically like solidified to their skin and shit. And when they finally did remove it, they ended up aging like 25 years or something like that because of all the chemicals and shit in the makeup brands. So, because the one chick that was doing this stuff was like, I think she was like 20 or 22 or something like that. And when they finally pulled it off her face, she had the face of like a 45 to 50-year-old woman is what it was there. And it's like, damn, bro. And I've seen some, like personally, I've seen so many things with makeup too, where it's like some like very ugly, like trailer park looking broad that'll put like a ton of different stuff on. And it's like various, like, it's like one of those weird makeup tutorial things that is there where it's like, you know, you got like the blush, and then it's like the other stuff on top of that or whatever, and it's like the whole like regimen of like 15 different things you're doing to yourself, whatever the case, you make yourself look a lot prettier is what it is there. And yeah, this chick went from being like a fucking -3 or -4 to a legit like good solid like 8 or 9, dude, honestly. And again, it goes back to why are we allowing this to be a thing in our society? Why are we allowing this deception to continue on? And I'm not going to be one of these guys that say we should ban makeup, but yeah, it should definitely be a thing where you can like sue these hoes for deception. That's what it is there, dude. Like if they're going to try to do that stuff to like lure you out there and get you in the bed and stuff like that and have your kid and shit, and then the kid comes out real ugly and stuff like that, you should definitely be allowed to sue the shit out of them at that point then. It's like that one over in, I think it was China like several years back now is what it was, where it was the same thing there. It was like some chick that done that same exact thing where she was like an ugly chick or whatever. And then she ended up marrying this dude that was like semi-decent looking. And then she ended up having, I think it was like 2 or 3 kids with this guy. And the kids all came out ugly as fuck. And then it turned out like she was actually ugly underneath all this makeup she had on her face is what it was there. But the guy was deceived because she never let him see her true face is what it was there, and would always act like she was this good-looking chick, whatever the case be. But obviously the kids proved that was not the case at all. He ended up suing the shit out of her for a bunch of money for deception and stuff like that. And then eventually it became a whole thing of he won that court case, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, but that was overseas. Obviously, it wasn't here in America, which I think, truthfully, we in America could do something similar to that matter because, yeah, it's total deception is what it is, dude. You're absolutely deceiving someone for what you really look like is what it is versus they can come out there as a, you know, dude and stuff like that and be showing you like what they are is what it is there. And whether that be, you know, them going to the gym every week or whatever it is and, you know, being kind of jacked or whatever the case be or being like a semi-handsome guy and stuff like that or whatever it is there. So who the fuck is texting here now? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's my brother calling me. Apparently it was my niece that wanted to talk to me here, so I will talk to her momentarily is what it is then. But yeah, like I said, the whole thing was deception is what it is there, and it should be a crime, honestly, in this country to do shit like that, because you're obviously deceiving someone for what you really are is what it is there. So, and it's not okay, man. It's not okay to pull some shit like that. Because it's not who you really are is what it is. You're something completely different than what you're putting forward on that, you know, face mask is what it is there. So anyway, I think that's going to be about it for tonight. Honestly, I'm going to have to go do some stuff right now, and obviously I got to get the boxes and shit done up. I'm going to start making a plan here in a little bit of exactly how I want to start tackling things in the morning. To start packing things up and what needs to be packed up where and everything like that. And then I'll start packing shit up from there. So it'll be then. So, but yeah, it's a whole thing. So anyway, but yeah, it's like I said, that movie was interesting for sure. So this is my brother calling me. Hello.